Hi guys, Jake Love here.
And Kyle Love.
And we're here at Stone Gardens today talking about climbing holds.
Yeah, we're gonna go over all the different kinds of holds you might encounter when you go to the gym.
And since Kyle and I love outdoor climbing so much, we're also gonna show you some examples of what these holds might look like outside on real rock.
Formed by Mother Nature herself.
Remember, climbing is a puzzle, both mentally and physically, so knowing all the pieces is really gonna help you.
Yeah, hopefully this video will give you some much needed insight into what you might encounter when you go to your local climbing gym.
So let's get started.
We're gonna discuss the 13 main different types of climbing holds. Jugs, crimps, slopers, pinches, pockets, Wacos, rails, foot chips, volumes, textures, cracks, lips, and arêtes. Whew. Alright, well if that seems like a lot, that's okay, we're gonna go over each one in some detail.
Jugs are the biggest and easiest climbing hold. Jugs are holds you can usually wrap your entire hand around. They're big and obvious. Jugs are commonly used as start holds and finish holds. Encountering a jug in the middle of a climb provides a great opportunity to pause and rest before continuing upwards. Oh, man.
Oh, it's such a good hold, man. This one's amazing. Look at this thing.
Crimps, often called edges, are the smallest and most common climbing hold. Crimps vary in size and can range from in-cut to sloping. In-cut means your fingers can fit between the edge of the crimp and the wall. Sloping means the crimp is rounded or angled downwards, making it much more difficult to hold. Slopers are another common type of hold, and many climbers find slopers to be the most challenging. Slopers are round, with no in-cut features to place your fingertips. In general, the more surface area between your hands and the sloper, the easier it will be to hold on. And usually the lower you are, the better they feel. Pinches are holds you predictably pinch. Pinches can be wide or narrow, in-cut or sloping, vertical or horizontal, but they were always defined as putting your thumb around the opposite side of the hold as your fingers. Pockets are, well, pockets. Pockets are holds you put your fingers inside. They can be deep or they can be shallow. There are 3-finger pockets, 2-finger pockets, and 1-finger pockets, which are called monos. A pocket can also be called a slot, usually meaning you can fit all of your fingers inside. Wacos are essentially giant pockets. They're usually big enough to fit both hands inside, or a hand and a foot, or both hands and both feet. And sometimes when you're climbing outdoors, you can fit your entire body inside of a Waco. Rails are long, flat holds, typically long enough to match, which means place both hands on the same hold. Rails are often flat, but they can also be in-cut or sloping, and sometimes narrow enough to pinch. Foot chips are holds designed specifically for your feet. They are very small, but that does not make them any less important. Foot chips can be found on almost every climb. Always be sure to look for your foot chips, as they can be easy to miss, but will often make the difference between sending and falling. Volumes are gym-specific holds that alter the shape of the wall you're climbing. Volumes range in size from medium to incredibly large, which allows other holds to be placed onto them. Don't be afraid to utilize all the sides and angles of a volume for your hands and feet. And don't forget to check the backside of volumes for hidden holds. Textures, or features, are built right into the wall. Textures and features are any part of the wall that isn't a hold or a volume. Most often, features are used to smear your feet on by applying pressure directly to the wall in the absence of a foothold. Sometimes, textures and features can be used for your hands as well, so don't be afraid to think outside the box. Cracks aren't very common indoors, but some gyms have 1 or 2 cracks available for training finger locks and fist jams, which are necessary techniques to know for traditional climbing. The lip is the top out of the climb. Some gyms don't have top out sections, but every outside boulder has a lip you have to learn to mantle over. We'll discuss the mantling technique in a different video. Arêtes are simply the corners of the wall. They can range from acute to obtuse angles. At many gyms, arêtes are there to grab with both your hands and your feet on most climbs. Well, I think that about does it. Now you have all the pieces to the puzzle. What do you think, Kyle? Did we get them all?
I think so. It's a lot. And I am only a man.
I think we missed a couple. If you can think of any we missed, let us know. And be sure to check out our next video where we're going to be talking about how to hold these holds using techniques like side pull, undercling, gaston, full crimp, half crimp, heel hook, toe hook, flagging, smearing, knee bars, all that good stuff. Otherwise, thanks for watching. We're gonna go climb.
Yeah.